All right, everybody. Brian Engelman back here, aka Captain Rewind. I'm going to pause and tell you about my favorite parts of these songs as I react. Sometimes I'm reacting to things I've seen before, other times I'm reacting to things that I've seen or heard for the very first time. In this case, this is going to be music that I have grown up with, I have loved for a very long time from the band Sublime. Bradley Noel is no longer with us. And these are songs that are performed by various artists. We have done the first three off of this album. Album is called The House That Bradley Built. We have already reacted to Garden Grove by Common Kings. We've reacted to Hope by Descendants. We've reacted to Little District by Long Beach Dub All Stars. And now song number 4, if my math serves me correct, off of The House That Bradley Built. This is Lovin', performed by Half Pint. So click subscribe. If you saw that little video at the top, that's probably my father and I debating the 2021 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. Watch this show. Click subscribe. That's on our other channel. Click subscribe. That's our monetized channel. So we like when you watch those. But comment on that one, who you think should be in the Rock Hall and who do you think should be passed over. So thank you very much for joining me. Let's get into this song, Lovin', performed by Half Pint. I think I love this song. Interesting. Half Pint. Who is Half Pint? I don't know. I'm getting a visual on this. That is a very unique voice, which lends a unique inflection. There's a raspy, a hushed raspiness. I feel like that could be something you could order at Denny's at 3 in the morning. Can I get some hushed raspies, please? Some hushed raspies. Covered and smothered at IHOP. Or Waffle House. Awful House. Lenny's, Denny's. Anyway, but it's like a hushed raspiness. It's lilting, but it's forced. It's strong and powerful without having to try. A voice like that, it brings a lot to the table. A voice like that is several different things at once. It's Mel Gibson at the end of Braveheart, with his arms and his wrists and his ankles tied to 4 horses going in different directions. That voice is a lot of different things. And so to hear it, it's taking center stage. I was thinking for the right word to say, or right phrase to say, because it's not distracting me from the rest of the song, although it is. That's not really what I meant, but it's taking center stage. It's very interesting, and I'm digging it. All right. Oh yeah, the capital sin, a capital crime. You must rewind to build that rhythm back up and catch that wave again. You know, the Sublime style really is Long Beach. I got to live out in Los Angeles for a long time. Never got into surfing necessarily, but the Sublime sound is a beach sound, and there is a wave component to this music. This music, it has this upbeat reggae pulse that almost feels like an ocean. In this album so far, with the instrumentation, the arrangements that were chosen. Now, I'd be curious if there were any studio musicians who worked with all of these bands, or if they all just contributed something separate. But I'll say after listening to this far into the first four songs, uh, it feels connected. It feels intentional. It feels like it's part of an organized batch of songs, almost as if you had some of these unique musicians teaming up for a song here. I don't know. I'd love to know more if you know anything about the instrumentation and the recording, the engineering, the team that recorded some of the instruments. If anyone worked on that, please type it below. I don't know anything about this. I'm just so happy to hear new old Sublime. I'm just digging it. All right, so now I rewound it to catch that wave. Let's go. Okay, I did hear that, right? You're hearing that too? Just the use of the egg shaker. That got interesting there for two separate measures, a few measures apart. Okay, I caught that. Yeah, especially that piano in the background. What type of piano is that? Is that like a Wurlitzer set? What is the? Is it Wurlitzer? I'm not super big into piano, so I don't know the difference. But that kind of style, that timbre, that tone, that that sound, that effect, that type of piano. What are we listening to on this one? It's interesting. It's not quite like an old Western. You know, you walk into a saloon and a real tinty and tingy and twangy, real high pitch on the equalizer spectrum. Let's listen to that again. I like the piano sound. I love the piano. The piano is very tasteful. It's very anyway.
It's what I got just for you, strictly you. Loving is all I've got. Hey girl, remember that. Loving is where it's at. Right here. Let me tell you this and tell you that. My love for you keep growing non-stop. Slip you and slide, and if you run you can't hide. My loving for you is on the other side. Loving is all I've got. Hey girl, remember that. Loving is what I've got for you, for you, you and only you. Loving is all I've got. Hey girl, remember that. Loving is where it's at.
Get that one more
You
time.
and only you. Loving is all I've got.
That's
Hey
fine.
girl, remember that. Loving is where it's at. Right here, baby. You know I need you, I need you. Darling, don't you worry about me. I'll do a friend and tell you this.
All right, there you go. That was. Oh, gotta stop the autoplay. No autoplay. Bad autoplay. What's the next song going to be? Because I'm going to do the next song. I'm loving this. Pardon the pun. Hey, G-Love, Special Sauce, April 29th, 1992 will be the next one. All right. All right. Ooh. Hold on. Did we just get a sample of that song? What is happening? I swear to you, it's just clicking on.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently,
Not
so
even
you never have to.
touching the. Okay, we good yet? Oh no, it's just rolling through stuff. This is wild. You know, I would go ahead and clean this up in post-production if I wanted to do any post-production, which I don't. So here, I'm gonna stop touching things over there. half pint. All right. In the comment section, please tell me, what do you know about Half Pint? The instrumentation. Is that their normal band? What else? If you could recommend something else that Half Pint does, what would you recommend? If I were like, I'd be very curious to hear another one of their best performances. What would that sound like? I'd be very curious. Please type below if you know anything about Half Pint. But that was cool. I like that. You know, the end part really just kind of turned into like a little jazz piano solo session. Really chill, really laid back. That egg shaker went off for just a few snaps. That was pretty cool. I like that. I'm liking this whole album. I'm really happy. I'm so happy. Please click subscribe. That makes me happy as well. I'm going to do the next song. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do G-Love Special Sauce, April 29th, 1992. By the way, if you've made it this way, all the way, once again, if I wanted to do some post-production editing, I would clip that part out, but I don't care that much. This song, April 29th, 1992, is probably one of the more important songs about last year. There was unrest in this country in ways that were pretty astonishing. And this next song, G-Love and Special Sauce, that goes back to Los Angeles, April 29th, 1992. There was a riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you? You were sitting home watching your TV while I was participating in some anarchy. Yeah, that's what we saw for, 7, 8 months in a row in 2020. And the song, it played a lot in my head. I thought back to it. I listened to it. I don't know that I listen to it often because it's already on repeat. I know the song so well. So I'm really excited to listen to this one, see what I saw. G-Love and Special Sauce in Woodstock, 1999 was out there. That was pretty doggone cool, I must say. Wait, I believe they were there. G-Lovin, they had to have been there. Yes, they were. Well, also the lineup changed a couple of times, so I do apologize. My memory is a little foggy. I believe like Foo Fighters and Aerosmith were supposed to be there, and then like they had to back out, and then James Brown came in and somebody else. The lineup was really back and forth and up and down, so I kind of remember acts that weren't there that were, but I think they were there. I'm pretty sure. Um, I digress. I don't know if you cared to hear any of that, but um, that was another event that ended in all sorts of things being burned in a near riot. No, riot. Woodstock 99 ended in a riot. They passed out like tens of thousands of peace candles. And this is at the end of a long, 4 or 5 day weekend in like 100 plus degree temperatures at an Air Force base in Rome, New York. The conditions that were kept in the bathroom facilities were beyond disgusting. The shower facilities were rough at best, mostly functional, very communal. And the free water during this 100 degree situation, those water mains broke or something. Something about the system of distributing all the water that was supposed to be happening, that didn't occur. And so you had really hot, really tired, really angry people after they've been price gouged for $7 bottles of water. So yeah, by the time Chili Peppers came out on the final night, all that plywood, that plywood got stripped bare and it got lit on fire by all those peace candles. And so, Red Hot Chili Peppers, they played Jimi Hendrix, Let Me Stand Next to Your Fire, while Woodstock is burning. So anyway, every now and then things just start to burn. I suppose that's the lesson of this story. But I digress. So when you think riots, you think April 29th, 1992, Sublime, it obviously impacted them in a particular way. And, it's an intense song. Social commentary. And it's probably never been more timely than it is now. So that's the one that's coming up. Super excited to check it out. So yeah. Tell me more about the last performer, if you would. I think that would be fantastic. If there's another song that you would recommend I react to, please let me know. I would really like to do that. Had a very interesting voice, a very soulful voice, HALF PINT. I'm interested to hear more. So thank you so much. Click subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here's the final thing. It would be a miracle on this video, honestly, if you stuck around through all of these unedited ramblings. Maybe the title of my next show shall be named. Well, that's a tough phrase. Maybe the title of my next show shall be named. Try it. Maybe the title of my next show shall be named, what do I call it? Unedited ramblings? Something like that. All right. But if you made it this far, I'd be super surprised. Type "The French Toast Flies Alone." The French Toast Flies Alone. That's code word to let me know that you stuck around to the end. Because I don't know if you're listening or not. Some of you might be. Some of you probably ducked out 5 seconds in to me rambling. I don't know. But if you type "The French Toast Flies Alone," I'm going to know. So thank you so much. Thank you for rediscovering some Sublime with me. I didn't even know this was a thing, and now I'm just super excited to dig in even more. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm doing every damn track off this album. Maybe I'll get into some Sublime with Rome, too. All right. Take care. Peace.